ESMT provides the perfect entryway to the German job market because they provide all the tools that you need to understand how your experience aligns with the German work requirements and how can you best position yourself for your new role. My name is Eugenio de la Garza Revilla. I come from Monterrey, Mexico, and I graduated the ESMT MBA in February 2023. I originally studied chemical engineering back in Mexico, and then I started working for a petrochemical company in the strategic planning sector, where I had a lot to do with finance projects and M&A. That is a work that I did for almost 6 years. At some point I realized that to keep growing in my career, I needed to further my studies. And I decided on MBA when I looked up to the people that were my bosses and my boss's bosses and realized that the thing they had in common was an MBA. There were a few factors that were important for me. First was the location. I was never a fan of doing it in the US, as many people from Mexico wanted to do it. So I was looking more into Europe. First of all, because for a personal reason, and second, because I had been here 10 years ago and I always liked Europe. And I knew I wanted to come back. That narrowed it down to Europe and specifically Germany because, well, I have already had the opportunity to have learned German for a few years. Then I was looking also at the programs and I realized that the ESMT provided first the fastest program and second the classes that they were teaching were for me pretty interesting and had all the knowledge that I wanted to learn actually from an MBA packed in the time that I wanted to learn. There were two things that really stood out to me when I was looking into the ESMT curriculum was their finance approach and their focus on data analytics. Today, I work at Ramble Management Consulting as a senior consultant, and all the tools that I've learned in my MBA, I've put them into practice every day. I am able to better present the data and prepare more impactful presentations that help my customers to understand what are their needs and to present solutions in a way they understand and implement them correctly. Berlin is my new home. And I love living in Berlin and I wouldn't live in any other city. Berlin provides me with everything that I need in order to feel at home because I can find good Mexican food and also to experience the world in a city. That means I can find people from many cultures, many paths of life, and also everybody's very open to new experiences, so I'm able to live a life that I want to live here in Berlin. I also chose Berlin because of the many opportunities it provides for internationals like me or an MBA graduates, especially if they're interested in the finance, tech sectors, or they're also interested in their wonderful startup scene. I'm very grateful for the time at ESMT, especially for all the people that I met and learned from during the program.